Assalamu alaikum everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to show you how I gave myself a haircut at home. I start with the damp hair. Then I created a guideline using a comb. I'm using my wheel clipper with the guard number 4. Now buzz the section that you created. Go back and forth to not miss any hair. I switch my guard with number 3. Now buzz 1 inch below the section to make a seamless transition between the guard number 4 to guard number 3. Then I use the scissor or comb technique to clean up leftover hairs. Now I am using a guard number 2. Make sure you go just below the guard number 3 to make a clean fade. Try to reach every hair that needs to be cut. Now I switch to the guard number 1. With the guard number 1, just go below the guard number 2. This is gonna give you that clean, fresh haircut look. Make sure you clean up the ear line. I go back with the guard number 2. To soften up that line I created with the guard number 1. This step gonna give you a more softer blend. Then I go back with the guard number 1. Then I turn the clipper upside down and go over the hair. It's gonna reduce the bulk. Now I go back to make sure I'm not missing any hair. Now I am going just with the clipper without using any guard to clean up my ear line. I make sure I cut all the hairs that are below the hairline. Let me show you how my hair looks when one side is done. This side is not done yet. This is how it looks after a haircut. Now I'm going to do the other side of my hair. Now the other side is done, let's move to the back of my hair. Here I'm using a guard number 2. For the back I go lower number first. With the guard number 2, I'm going just above 3 inches from the hairline. As you can see, I'm going again and again in the same section to make sure I'm not missing any hair. Now I switch to the guard number 5. And go all over the head, just under the crown area. Now it's a time to create a blend between the guard number 2 and the guard number 5. I switch with the guard number 4. Now I'm doing exactly what I have done with the guard number 5. But make sure you go just below the guard number 5 to make a fade between the guard number 5 and the guard number 4. With the guard number 3, I'm going between the guard number 2 and the guard number 4. Now I'm connecting the crown area with the guard number 5. I make sure I take smaller sections and go all over the crown area. To not miss any hairs. Now it's time for a top section. I created a vertical section in the center of my head. Then I take a smaller section and cut it with a slight angle. I keep cutting that vertical section with that slight angle. Until that section is done. Now I take horizontal sections and cutting in a straight line using a guide that we created before. Keep cutting them until one side is done. Now connect that same guide to the other side of your hair. Keep taking horizontal sections and cutting them straight away. By using the same guide. Take smaller sections for more precise cut. Now you're done with your top sections and haircut is complete. For finished touches, we use the guard number 1 and turn the clipper upside down to clean the neck area. After styling my hair, this is how it looks. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe.